Assalamualaikum. How are you all? Hope we are all okay by the grace of Almighty Allah. Um, in this class, we are talking about the age of English literature. On the previous class, we were talking about the age of English literature, the Anglo-Saxon period. Now we are talking about the Middle English period, which showed the age between 1066 to 15,000. Uh, अर्थात the period started with the Norman conquest in 1066 and ended at the close of the 15th century. There are two shorter ages within this period. The time from 166 to 1340 is called Anglo-Norman period because the literature of that period was written mainly in Anglo-Norman, the French dialect spoken by the new ruling class of England. The period from 1340 to 14th century is called the Age of Chaucer because Chaucer, the great poet, dominated this period. The time from 166 to 15,000 century is called the Middle Age. The early part of the Middle Ages is called the Dark Ages because what actually happened during this time can hardly be known. Now we are talking about the important elements and important facts on this duration of the Middle Ages that influenced the literature of this time. First of all, the English Parliament was established in First of all, the English Parliament was established in 12th, 15th century. Second Crusade, the religious battle between Muslim and Christian took place in between 11th and 14th century. Third, Magna Carta, the Great Charter, which limited the power of the monarchs, was passed on 15th June 15th century. In fourth, in 1362, English was declared to be the language of law and courts. Fifth, the feudal system, which had been very strong earlier, collapsed after the Black Death, a plague in 1348 to 49. 6. In the 14th century, Reformation of English Church began under the leadership of John Wycliffe. 7. William Caxton established printing press in 1476. 8. The most important thing was invented. Renaissance began with the fall of the then Constantinople in 1453. Muhammad II, the Sultan of Ottoman Turks and Crusader, defeated the Christians in 1453 and occupied Constantinople, then the capital of the Byzantine Empire and the center of classical learning. After the defeat, the Christian scholars fled to different parts of Europe where they spread their knowledge. Thus, ancient learning started reviving. The revival of the classical knowledge is called Renaissance. Its features are curiosity about the unknown, patriotism, desire of unlimited wealth and power, love of adventures, admiration of beauty, care for humanism, and fondness for the past. The last one, Columbus discovered America in 1948. 1492, and Vasco da Gama reached India in 1498. The last one, during this period, Copernicus 1473 to 1543 proved that the sun is the center of all planets. This is all the main thing and important facts which influenced the literature in this period. Now we are looking about the major writers of the period and their major works. John Wycliffe 1324 to 1384. He is called the father of English prose. The Bible translated into English from Latin. John Grover 1325 to 1408. Confucio Amends Geoffrey Chaucer 1340 to 14th century. Troilus and Crassus 1387. Canterbury Tales 1385 to 14th. William Longland 1332 to 1386. Piers Plowman written 1362. Sir Thomas Malory Morte d'Arthur 1485. The first romance in prose. Now we are looking about the major literary features of these years. 1. Poetry serves as the main genre. Second, prose in English gets a strong foundation. 3. The English language reaches a considerable standard, though old spelling continues. 4. Drama began in the form of mystery play, morality play, and interlude. 5. The writers of the age are influenced by Dante, Petrarch, and Boccaccio. 6. Love, slavery, and religion are the three main literary subjects of this period. 7. The spirit of romance dominates the age. 8. The use of pentameter means 10 syllable in each line begins. 9. End rhythm is introduced. 10. Stressed alliteration is discarded, and humor, irony, and satire are brought into practice. These all are the main feature of this period. Basically, the Middle English period is the main fact of the English literature, where the main important things were begun. So this is for today. Next video, near next class, we will be running in the Renaissance period. Thanks for today. We will be begun in another video or another time. Thank you so much.